Circus is back in town. Cirque Infernal features some of the world's top circus performers. But there's a dark twist with many jaw-dropping, death-defying stunts. The show is on at the Joburg Theatre until Sunday. We spoke to producer Danny Vereen, who's also a daredevil motorbike rider, and Rachel Irving, who's part of a chilling knife-throwing act.
Many years ago, when I was a teenager and I was attracted by the dark stuff, by the Crow film like this, you know, gothics. And 5 years ago, when we rewrite the show, I put modern acts with that dark style, and it's the show that you can see today.
Now, this show has been on for 2 weeks already here in Johannesburg. I think it's the first time it's coming.
Yeah,
South Africa,
very
you were
first
saying
time,
before we went on air. How has it been received?
Beautiful. I mean, I'm the richest man of the world because we have only positive feedbacks from the scene, from the stage, from the actors themselves, from the story we are telling. So I'm very happy.
Rachel, you're one of the star attractions, playing with sharp things. Tell us what it is that you actually do.
My husband and I, we have a knife-throwing duo, so we do all kinds of crazy stunts. We have a spinning knife wheel, we have, he throws axes at me, we do all kinds of dangerous stuff, and I'm also a sword swallower.
So I suppose
you allow your husband to
I was just going to say, I hope you don't fight a lot.
You must trust him a lot.
I say this a lot, but I trust him with certain things. With weapons, yes. With women and money, no.
With women and money, no. That's very honest. That's very honest. So lots of mention of the Grim Reaper when it comes to the circus act. I mean, the scariest thing used to be the clowns, I suppose, in circuses before. But the Grim Reaper features a lot. Just tell us how you've written and what part the Grim Reaper plays in this.
The story of the show is based on a daredevil performer, a tightrope walker that falls because of the wind. He dies.
Oh, so there's a story.
There's a story. The angels bring him to the death, the life after death, and the death makes a deal with him. He sends him back to life, and his aim is to continue the show with the good performers against the messengers of death. That's the plot.
Okay. You do a motorbike piece there. Is that on the wall of death? What do you call the wall of death?
Yeah, it's we created this 5 years ago. It's a unique in the world. It's a cylinder like this, completely invisible, transparent. It's a metal meshed stuff, and we ride with motorcycles in it up to 5 meters high.
Now I see, Rachel, I mean, you and hubby, is it Charlie?
Yes.
Yeah? You involve the audience in your act. You're quite interactive.
Yeah, I mean, Danny gave me a large privilege, which was that I'm the only member of the cast that speaks to the audience. And I think it just gives a bit of humanity, you know, because the rest of the acts are so kind of jaw-dropping, astounding, incredible acts, but I get it to come and be funny. And also because what we're doing is so dangerous. And there's children there and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, our children are allowed to see this. Okay.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, but the thing about our act is I put a lot of humour into it, so people are not just terrified, they're actually like, you know, this is fun and they're interactive. It's kind of like a pantomime, you know, I get a lot of audience response.
Without giving too much, I mean, you said it's dangerous. It takes a lot of practice to do this.
Oh, absolutely.
You work very hard at making sure that the act actually comes together very nicely and you remain safe.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of acts in the show that are very dangerous, but we all work very hard. You know, we all practice every day. We all, you know, we try and... Yeah, I mean, with the knife throwing, yeah, me and my husband, we practice every day.
I would imagine. Have you ever been hurt?
Yes.
Do you ever get hurt a lot?
14 times.
How many times?
14.
You've fallen off that bike?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you get back on there and you carry on doing that?
I have an iron knee. It's a
an
new
iron
one.
knee?
Yeah, it's a prosthesis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
well,
here and here.
And you,
yeah.
Not yet. People say this to me all the time. They're like, has he ever hit you with a knife? I say, if he had, would I still be doing this?
Sore throat?
Oh, yeah.
From that?
Yes.
You do?
In the beginning, when you first learn, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Don't do anything with that sort now.
Well, I wanted to ask her to do, but she can do before she leaves, before we need her to talk.
Danny, you said you wrote this thing when you were 14 for the first time. When you were young, you were a teenager, and you've rewritten it again, and you've taken it around the world, I'm sure. How is it doing? I mean, do people really around the world find this dark twist kind of circus appealing?
I have the pretension to say that my show is a unique show because I was able to get her, Rachel and Charles, they bring the laugh not being a clown. I didn't want it to put a clown in my show, neither a comedian or comic people, but they bring me the laugh and the thrill, so I'm very happy with. And how I came to, because I grew up on a fanfare and theaters in Europe with my parents. They had a burlesque theater, so I mixed it, and I make my own mix of everything, not being sure it will work or people will like it, but for like people accept it very good. It's a new things to watch, it's a new things to see. It's not a circus, it's not a theater, it's a real mix, yeah.
And Rachel, how do you end up in this world? I mean, were you always dreaming as when you were growing up that one day you'll be doing what you're doing?
No, I started
Nice
this.
at you, yeah.
Well, I'm 38, my husband's 48, and we only started doing this 4 years ago. So it was comparatively late in life. So we had normal jobs. And then we kind of got involved with a show that a friend of ours had, and we were just good at it. And then I said to my husband, do you think you could throw knives? And he tried, and he
At
was...
you, darling, yes, of course I'll throw knives
and he
at you.
was really good, you know.
Well,
so.
I must say, I'd rather watch that than watch clowns. Clowns, I think, are
don't
not
like
as funny and not as, like, many people hate clowns, but
Yeah.
they don't like them. So give us some idea. We know what you do and what you do. What are some of the other acts that we can
Good.
watch?
We are Daredevil Circus, but it's not a succession of dangerous acts because it will have no sense. We have beautiful contortionists. They are dressed like angels. We have angels in the show. They help the good performers to fight the messengers of death. So we have the strongmen, the two Badia brothers. They do hand-to-hand. They are excellent. Everybody loves them. We have Sufi dancing. It's a kind of dervish, you know, the Turkish dervish tournament. She's been for, I don't want to say because we have to keep some surprises.
Okay, yes, of course, yeah,
we
yeah,
have it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and yeah, we have poetic moments and brutal moments with the motorcycles.
And hair-raising
Laugh.
moments.
We have the life in one show.
Okay, Sunday's the last day here at the Nelson Mandela Theatre in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Where to next? France. We go in Bayonne and La Rochelle, in my hometown, and we launch the new production, the new show.
Would it be asking too much? Would you be able to do this for us?
course.
Can you?
Of course,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, you have to. She's here. She
Don't
brought the
look at
phone.
me. I
You're
don't
like,
do
he's so
anything.
terrified for you.
Okay,
Okay.
Rachel.
We'll say goodbye to you, so we're not going to let you talk after that. Thank you very much, the two of you. But you
Thank
can end
you
by
very
showing
Thank you
us
so
what
All
you
the
can do.
best with the last
Yeah.
few
Stay
shows
safe.
until Sunday here.
What do we say?
Joburg
Break a leg?
Theatre.
Do we say
You
break a
can
leg?
get the ticket on Joburg
Understand.
Theatre.
Wonderful. Okay. She's got to undo
I
that.
just got to undo that. on the
She's
phone.
got to undo
Okay,
that.
we
Yes.
ready?
Go for it, Rachel.
Okay, we're ready. All right.
Oh. Well. I just feel like doing that all the time. You're like.